Bello on the beat.
Get that money, make sure your fam straight. You know we ain't nothing without the family. If you eat a nigga, make sure your man ate. It look crazy when you shining and your man ain't. No, that's not what family do. Never tell a family business, that's the family rules. Family kill family when the family feud. Bring the family blues, the whole family lose. Whoa, I've been speeding like a demon through this Hellcat. Streets mislead us, that's the reason.
Hey guys, it's Rhonda with My Life with My Start in 5. So, today was a very emotional day. I almost had to break fast because it literally made this video so people won't run into the same experience I had. So, bought my house in September of 2020. Gonna give you some pro tips. 1, get a checklist. Major things to look for. Heating and cooling, plumbing, foundation, roofing, and am I missing one? Don't think I am now. So, roofing and plumbing, I think I did a great job. Roofing, I think I did a great job with. Made sure the roofing was good. So, once I made sure the roofing was good, I went ahead and purchased gutter closers. I'm going to show you guys what that looks like on a walkthrough that we're going to do. So I'm just getting prepared, putting on my outdoor shoes so I can show you that in a minute. Okay. 2, make sure there's no plumbing problems. When I mean plumbing problems, I mean toilets, drains, anything, because you pay for water. And if you came from New York, like I came from New York, we abuse the water. We abuse the water. We take advantage of not paying for water. We run a shower, we cook and leave the water running. We talk to our friends before we get in the shower. Then, oh, let me get in the shower, girl. After the water been running for like 20, 30 minutes. We do all of that. Can't come here, purchase a home where you pay for water and do that. Right? Fun fact, you pay for your water. Don't leave your water running. And that's why it's important to make sure your plumbing is good. So if you have any small leaks or leaks that you don't know about, they are causing problems in places that you're not even aware of. Unless you see a leak or you see a clog and things like that, right? So one thing that I ran into, got a brand new water heater. They put that in. That was great. Small issue. It had like a little tiny dripping leak. I made sure to get that fixed right away. Done. Okay. Outside of that, so far I haven't had any problems. Foundational, roofing, electric, that was the one I was missing. Make sure your electric box is up to date where your fuses are. Make sure you know what lines go with what. So like your switch breakers, if you need to reset, make sure your outside light plugs and outlets are made for outside. Make sure they are I think it's GFI approved and good, and they have safeties on them, things like that. Make sure that you keep those up to date, stuff like that. Next, if you have an in-ground pool like I have, another thing to watch out for plumbing, watch out for water. Make sure your busy kids don't leave the hose because they want to have sprinklers and abuse water because they're used to New York, abusing water. Make sure that doesn't happen. Okay, next thing. When I say plumbing, I mean plumbing, toilets. So here's the deal. Here's what I ran into. When I purchased this home, they had a $45,000 payout because they said they had a septic backup and needed to be repaired. The only reason why I found that out is because when I purchased the house, I tried to get insurance. And believe it or not, the insurance companies talk to each other. So while I wasn't getting the insurance company that paid them out, when I got my own insurance, they pulled it right up with the address and was like, hey, we need to see receipts that this, and this, and that was fixed. So I had to get those receipts from their lawyer, this, and this, and that. Hey, fast forward to today. Guess what happened? Septic backup. Now my toilets is working fine, sinks working fine, everything working fine. I have a guy here doing aesthetic repairs for me, right? Just making a place look like I want it to look, right? He's like, hey, you need to come outside. I get outside, and he's like, you have Sugar Honey Iced Tea literally in your backyard. I'm like, huh? No, I don't. My dogs haven't been here in months. One, because it's Ramadan. Two, because I'm not situated here. So I don't want to keep coming back and forth. Okay, I'm like, no, I do not. He said, miss, you see all these flies? You see all these things down here? This might be a part of your drainage. You need to call somebody from the septic company and check this out. Okay, I did just what he said. And girl, when they came out today, right away the man said, you got a big problem. This ain't going to be $150 to pump the poop out your drain. You're going to pay thousands. All right? Immediately started crying. That was an expense that, one, I planned for. Two, in my budget. My birthday is in literally 19 days. So, even though it's not a big thing, I plan on having a pool party this year. I worked hard for it. I earned it. I want to enjoy my house. I have people coming from near and far to celebrate with me and my sister. I don't want poop in my backyard. Nor do I have $7,000 to pay right now. All right? Okay. They digged it up. When I mean, the whole house was stink. Backyard was stink. Neighbor's house probably stunk. But when I mean the amount of poop that was in that tank was unreal. It looks like nothing never happened. And actually, the person who did it said, whoever sold you this house lied. They didn't clean this out. This has never been cleaned out. He said the pipe is supposed, the drain pipe, I don't know if people own a home, it's like a white little thing that sticks out the ground. It's your septic drain where they come and clean it and pump it out of. And I'll show you in a minute the new one he put in. Small, looks like a big straw. All right. So one, that was all damaged and messed up. I'll drop pictures in the link so you guys can see what it looked like and what I'm talking about. Had to clean all that out, put new piping in, and all of this other stuff. Now I have to go to Home Depot and buy something called limes. I don't even know the proper name for it because I was so like disappointed and angry. I don't even know what emotion I was experiencing. I just know it was a lot of emotions. So, make a long story short, $7,000 later, got that fixed. 2 days, he said basically the smell will be out, the flies will be gone. I'm going to spray some Roundup, and I'm going to mow my lawns and hopes to get everything squared away. So now I'm going to give you a view of what I'm talking about when I say the septic area that was fixed and show you the things that are on the top of my house for gutter protection. Be mindful that I have not did anything in the backyard, like really no yard work, and we just had 2 storms. So don't be judging. Hold on. Let me take you on this tour. So the pool is about the cleanest thing right now because nobody has been in it. We had a storm for 2 days. This is the gates the guy just did from Thomas Twisted. He did it really nice. This is a design I thought I liked. It was kind of unique and different. So I went ahead and put this on. This is going to look different in about a week because he's going to stain it. Setting up the backyard. Ladders up because he's working. I'm going to take you guys to the other side in a minute to see the mess over there. But these are the things. I don't know if you guys can see up there. The gutters are closed. So all the dirt and debris that comes off the roof, like what's over there, won't go down in the gutters. It will come out and it won't get stuck up there, and I won't really have to go and worry about gutters getting clogged and having to fix those. Let me take you around and give you a better view of what I'm talking about. As I said, I didn't really clean up yet, so. This is what the guy that's working on a house, when he's the one that told me that I had literally the sugar honey iced tea in my backyard. So all of this here is what was digged up. This is where the new pipes and drains and stuff went. Excuse the glare of the sun. This is the new septic tank, which I like because it's flatter. I wouldn't want people to step on it, but it's flatter. It's more durable. The other one was like maybe not even a half the size of this one. And it stuck up pretty far. And it was like easy to see if you're a kid to step on and want to play with it, stuff like that. So I'm happy that that is now what's on here. Okay, we're going to walk down further. Like I said, this is the tire tracks. I haven't got the grass cut because of that situation. But I'm going to mow my own lawn today because I don't want the man to come back here with his truck. And that's just like that got freshly put down and have to come back here. This might be hard to see with the glare, and I don't want to step too far over because, like I said, I'm literally disgusted. Like, disgusted. This is the spot where literally the sugar honey iced tea was. Right there. I don't know if you guys can see the flies and things like that. It is drying up pretty well. But you really, 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 when you buy a house, just be kind of mindful of things like that. Ask questions. Don't be afraid.
Yeah, I know that you can talk. You talking all that shit, but let me see if you can walk.
That's something that I'm learning now. Like, you know, ask as much as you need to ask to feel comfortable and, you know, secure in what you need or whatever. Those are just the little supplies that he has left. But other than that, I love my home. I am happy that I purchased it, honestly. I don't not like... Let me come back to you. Let me flip myself back around. So, guys, I am not happy that I bought a home. I am actually very happy and very grateful that I was able, and that, you know, was something that I've been trying for a whole long time to do. So I'm happy that I got one. But it is a lot of work. And make sure you have savings. It's not impossible to do it if you don't have a lot saved. Some people get discouraged, like, oh, you need mad money to buy a house, or you have to have mad money to buy a house. It's not so much that. But you want to plan for stuff like that, right? $7,000, huh? And it's something that you need, not something that you don't need, right? So you just have to have that money saved or a way to access money when things go wrong. So I hope this was helpful for you guys. Don't forget to comment down below if you have any questions. The like, subscribe, and jingle those bells so you don't miss anything. Have a good one.